There have been other tracks that have separated the men from the boys. This is the track that will separate the brave from the weak after the boys are gone. Jimmy Thompson on Daytona International Speedway. On a typical March day in 1936, a young auto mechanic from Washington, D.C. named William Henry Getty France entered the inaugural beach and road race on the famed hard-packed sands of Daytona Beach, Florida. The 27-car field was comprised of racers from all different disciplines, from open wheel and IndyCar to dirt tracks and midgets. France finished 5th. Big Bill returned home to his modest one-bedroom house he rented for just $15 a month. But he came home with more than just the $300 he won that day. He came home with a dream. 20 years later, the popularity of stock car racing was booming. And racing in Daytona had outgrown the beach. So France took a gamble. In 1957, he signed a long-term lease with the city of Daytona Beach for nearly 500 acres. What rose from that sandy field on the outskirts of town would become a mecca of speed and daring, whose pull would draw pilgrims from all corners of the globe. Each year, drivers make their way to these hallowed grounds in search of infamy, striving to have their name etched in eternity alongside the greats like Fireball Roberts, Cale Yarborough, and Richard Petty. But why? What is it about this 2.5-mile oval of asphalt that makes it so enchanting? On the surface, it's just a 40-foot wide seam of tar and mineral aggregate with 4 turns. But when you pull through that old tunnel lined with corrugated sheet metal, and the sun blinds you as you emerge on that palm-lined road in the infield, something takes hold of you. It's as if the past is reaching out to you. The emotion of so many hard-fought battles seems to fill the thick, salty air. You breathe it in. The specter of immortality engulfs you. In that instant, you could take on the world. It's called the Great American Race for a reason, because at this track, all drivers are created equal. It doesn't matter if you're a king or a cope. On that day, all that matters is that you have enough courage and resolve, with just a pinch of insanity, to battle your way to the front of the pack.
Here come checkered flag, perfect!
For some, it's a shining moment in an otherwise overshadowed career. For others, it's another jewel in an already illustrious crown. Many spend their whole career battling the field and the very track itself to earn their shot at the title. Because this is the one track on the entire NASCAR circuit where you don't just become a winner, you become a champion.